Hello, people of God. This is my Jacob's Way TV. I'm Dupi Dupi Singer, and this is episode 65. Episode 65. I had mentioned in episode 64 that I had to take Timothy and Uche to Ibadan so that they could see the shop where I bought my beads, the beads that they thought were real gold. May God not let some robbers kill you on because of plastics. And I started to preach to them from there that they had destroyed many people's lives from their own greed and covetousness. When I took them to Badon in my car, of course, they had to stay in my mother's house. I had been mentioning them to my mom and telling my mother stories about them. And the day I brought them to my mother's house, she was very glad to receive them. And she made sure that they were well fed and they will be comfortable. But it will surprise you that when it was almost evening, I just saw my mother packing things in a bag as if she was going to travel. I said to her, Mommy, you didn't tell me you were going to go anywhere. Where are you going? And she looked at me and said, My dear daughter, when you brought armed robbers to my house to sleep in my house, what do you expect me to do? I want to go and sleep somewhere else. I'm afraid. I laughed a long laughter and I assured her that there will be no danger. I said that God wanted to make them His children and that we should do everything to encourage them to leave their old trade and turn to Christ. I assured her that the God who had kept me in their midst all this while would protect her in spite of the fact that they were there. And I also told her that in God's own mysterious way, He had used them to protect me from evil. There's other bad boys in the neighborhood of the bush, many more bad boys than these ones that had come. And they will have come to hurt me, but for the fact that all of them knew that the people who were with me will fight tooth and nail to protect me one way or the other. How would anybody have thought that God will use bad boys, as it were, to protect you from evil and from danger? She soon relaxed and she started to preach to them. And if anybody knew my mother, she was very generous. Anytime they would be leaving, they always left with this and that. And on one of the early journeys that they followed me to Badon in my car, he told me a story that I will never forget. I was driving. I laughed my head off, as it were. It was in Kaduna, they said. They had robbed and they had plenty money in their pocket. And they had decided to stop over at a bar. And at the bar, after buying drinks for themselves and buying chicken and all of those things, they saw some other people and they told the barman to serve other people that were seated on their own charge. And the barman started saying to other people, "You see that man that was there said I should give you another drink. I should give you more chicken and all that," to the people that they met in the bar. And the people will say, "Ah, chairman, thank you, thank you." And they were taking the drinks and eating the chicken or whatever was placed before them. And now, hmm, Timothy, oh no, it was Uche, that had a group of the people who had taking their drinks and taking their chicken, were speaking in the Igbo dialect. And in the Igbo dialect, they were saying to themselves, those boys are definitely armed robbers, and they were abusing them. And the thing just went bad with Uche. If you knew Uche, Uche was a kettle of fish. I mean, always boiling. Uche now told Timothy that I can hear those people because they speak his own dialect. You could hear them, and that they were abusing them. They were saying that they were armed robbers, that they were bad boys. So it rubbed on their wrong sides, and they decided to follow these people after they were done and they were going home. Incidentally, they discovered that the people were going traveling to Abuja. I'm not so much. I cannot remember how many hours journey it is from Kaduna to Abuja that they told me, but they quietly followed them without those people suspecting anything. And they found out their house, and they went to lodge themselves at the hotel. When it was time for them to come into the house of these people to punish them, they said they came around midnight, parked their car in front of the house, and pretended as if their tire had a problem and they had to fix the tire. So the security guards around did not suspect anything. When it was time for them to go into the house, they didn't go in directly, they went through the compound of their neighbor, the neighbor of the people that they wanted to go and punish. And the guard there was almost going to shout, and they warned him, we are not coming to your house. We're not coming to your house. So why are you disturbing us? Just keep quiet. And the man kept quiet, and they crept to the other person's house. They were managed to enter the person's house. And after tying the husband and tying the wife and all that, they removed their mask and said, do you know us? And those ones were afraid to even look. Say, look, you're afraid to look at us. Do you know us? It took a while before the wife said, ah, the guys at the hotel in Kaduna. He said, yes. What did we do wrong to you? You took our drinks, you ate our chicken, and yet you were speaking ill of us. They said they robbed those people, and one of the boys that followed them was an Hausa boy. He never will turn back without hurting somebody. He finally gave the woman um, a shot in her leg. They left by telling the people, you must watch your mouths. Don't run your mouth carelessly in the public. Hmm. Ha! They laughed. I must confess, I laughed a little with them. But then I also learned a lesson that we should be careful what we say when we're in the public. We should be very, very careful. I had asked them if those people had respectfully refused to take their drinks and their chicken, would it have hurt them that they spoke evil of them? They said it might not have hurt them that much, but that they took the drinks, asked for more, asked for more, took more chicken, and they paid, and yet they spoke evil of them. That was what irked them. And those people paid very, very dearly for that careless mistake. They took a lot of the woman's jewelry, they took a lot of their treasures, they took a lot of money. Hmm. The thief does not come truly, but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But never forget that Jesus has come to give us life and to give us more abundantly. Please listen. Be determined to take that abundant life of Jesus Christ. Be determined. I was determined, and I have no regrets. And I assure you, will not have any regrets. This is my Jacob's Way TV. I'm Dupi Dupi Singer. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for hitting the notification bell. Thank you for commenting and liking and sharing. God bless you as you watch other episodes that will bring you very interesting stories. Thank you. I love you. Bye bye.